we were expected to get 100%, then they let you go because they believe that this artisanship is not for you. So that has become who I am, a person who does not want to make mistakes. Hello everybody, welcome to Taking the College Route with Bongi. Hello everybody, welcome to Taking the College Route with Bongi. My name is Bongi and today we are going to be talking about how artisanship, engineering and working in construction has made me an overthinker of note. I know you guys saw my title and thought, and then when not, but I swear a lot of you are going to relate to this as soon as I explain it to you. So hear me out. Please don't mind the noise in the background. It's Michin. I'm doing laundry. Also, I apologize for coming to you like this. I'm cooking, guys. It's a Sunday. I just had this thought and I wanted to quickly share it with you guys. It couldn't wait. So let me not waste your time. Let's start. I am a person who gets embarrassed easily. I realize that I'm a person who gets embarrassed easily at work. And I noticed that it's with my senior managers that I'll beat myself up for something I said in a meeting or something I did in a meeting. And it would take a while for me to get over it. So I'm a very self-aware person. I wanted to know where does this being embarrassed business stems from so I can deal with it. I read up on it and it says that it comes from being an overthinker. That's not new. I've always been an overthinker from a young age. Now we want to know, where does me being an overthinker stem from? I read up on that one too, and it says it comes from stress, trauma, past trauma, not wanting to make mistakes, and being a perfectionist in general, right? Now, what gets my attention is not wanting to make mistakes and being a perfectionist, because I could not think of any trauma or stress that I went through that would make me an overthinker. So these two get my attention. I know I have always been a person who does not want to make mistakes from a young age, because we'd get beatings from my aunt, and I remember from my mother once whenever we do something wrong. And I've always been afraid of being beaten, so I tried my best not to do anything that would get me into trouble. So I've been that person who did not want to make mistakes. That's one. Perfectionism, I think now stem from being in the engineering field. Let me explain it to you. We'll start with my artisanship training. Yeah? So I've shared this with you guys that we were expected to get 100% from the first attempt, right? Yes, we were given 3 attempts, but they wanted us to get 100% from the first attempt because we are electricians. We are working with people's lives. It's almost like doctors. We are working with people's lives. One mistake, you blow up you burn down someone's house. You could kill people that were in that house. So we are being taught or being trained to get things right the first time. So let me give you a brief explanation of how everything was done. So the rules were, you must get 100% at first attempt. 95, 96, 97, anything below 100 is a fail. You have to go back again and prepare for the test. We were advised to prepare and make sure that we are ready, so that we don't, just because we are given 3 attempts, say, you know what, even if I'm not ready, I'm going to go right. If I don't get 100%, I'll just go study again. And then we were advised to get 100% from the first attempt. So if you get your 3 attempts and you still get 96, 97 or 98 and you're not getting 100%, they call you in and ask you, are you sure this is what you want to do? They try to talk to you, sort of counsel you, and then they give you 3 more attempts. If you still get 97, 98, 99, then they let you go because they believe that this artisanship is not for you, right? So I've always been a person now who does not want to make that mistake. I'm over prepared because I want to make sure that I get 100% from my first attempt, right? So you can imagine for 3 years of my life I've been that person. So that has become who I am, a person who does not want to make mistakes. So you can imagine the anxiety that comes with all of it, the level of perfectionism that comes with all of it, and how all this has now affected me negatively on different parts of my life. I have now taken it with me to my relationships, I have taken it with me to the workplace. I'm this person who now will say something so confidently and realize that they were wrong, maybe, and beat myself up so hard for it, and it would take time for me to forgive myself and get over it. I beat myself up for the imposter syndrome that I have. Kosiam, I always, oh my god, engineering just does a lot to us, and this is something that is not spoken of. This is something that we never talk about. Somewhere, and they said you must forgive yourself and try to distract yourself. It's not easy. It's not easy for me to do that, and I came on here to tell you guys about it and maybe hear how you guys have dealt with it. If you relate, how have you dealt with it and how best to deal with it, and now that we know what causes it, I'm so appalled by the fact that I don't know how to deal with it, and it's so hard for me to find a solution. Please share your story down below and let us know how you best dealt with this. I don't even know what to call it. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. There are people who are here to fix the page and there's a bit of noise, so I'm gonna have to say goodbye. From me to you right now, it is goodbye. I'll see you on my next video. Take care.